there is a your income increases multiple of time, that is your forward. But now backward is, if with the fall in investment there is a multiple time decrease in income, it is called backward working of a multiplier. Clear? So you can write it down.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now this is what, see over here in the forward multiplier, what we were doing, basically your demand was increasing, right? But in backward, what will happen? Your demand will go down because your investment is going down, right? So over here, this is basically, you will put it like this, and if investment decreases by 100 crore, like from 200 it's coming 100, so it is decreases by 100 crore, and multiplier is 2, then income will finally decrease to this. Okay, so this is what, so you can see, because your investment will go down, your AD will fall, so from this equilibrium you will come to this point, right? So in this diagram, AD curve and the AS curve interact at the point E, hence equilibrium level of income is this. This is the equilibrium level. So if on account of decrease in investment by 100 crore, AD shifts downwards to AD1. So from AD to AD1, this will happen. The equilibrium level of income also decrease from OM1. So from OM, it decreases to OM1. Okay. So over here, change in income is 100 and change in investment is 100 and change in income is 200. Okay. So over you can see this M, again this MF, the change from M to M1 is more than I to I1, right? Because of the multiplier effect. Therefore, movement from point M to M1 is a backward working of multiplier. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
We can write.
Ma'am, should we draw the diagram?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So once, like what you can do, even after, first of all, you can write this, then you can draw the diagram, then you can explain it. Or in case if you have just explained it in exam hall, first draw the diagram and then explain it. Okay, because here what is written in the diagram, right? So where is the diagram?
Okay, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Others, Pranav and Janab, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we will be do the characteristics of multiplier. Okay, we are discussing about the multiplier. So of course, the multiplier itself has some characteristics, right? So what are the characteristics of multiplier? First, the multiplier works in both the forward and backward direction. Okay, you already did forward and the backward, right? So no need to write this because we already know what is forward and what is backward. So multipliers works in both forward and backward direction. Next, there is a positive relationship between MPC and the multiplier. So what is MPC? Marginal propensity to consume. Okay. So higher will be the value of MPC, higher will be the value of multiplier, and lower will be the value of MPC, lower will be the value of multiplier. Coming to third point, there is an inverse relationship between MPS and the value of multiplier. See, MPC, there's a positive relationship, like it will grow, so it will also grow. But for MPS, which is marginal propensity to save, they have a negative relation. Higher will be the value of MPC, lower will be the value of multiplier, and lower will be the value of MPC, higher will be the multiplier. And next, aggregate demand causes a multiplier effect. Increase in components of aggregate demand multiplier effect of AD brings multiplier effect. Okay, the forward effect. So when we were doing aggregate demand chapter, there we do like there are the different components of aggregate demand, right? Increase in consumption expenditure, increase in investment, and all that. So because like there are four components, okay. So if there will be an increase in any of the component, it will lead to the increase in multiplier effect, and vice versa. So if there will be decrease in the components of aggregate demand, then there will be the backward effect. If increase, then it will be forward effect, and if it is backward, then it will be the and if it is decreasing, then it will be a backward effect. Clear? So these are basically the components, sorry, these are the characteristics of multiplier. Clear? So you will write from here characteristics of multiplier, then the first point, then the second point, these two lines, then third and fourth.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now, next, third, and the fourth one. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So now, Pranav, done? Pranav, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, these are few formulas which you need to write it down, because on the basis of this formula, you will be doing solving few questions. Okay. So quickly write it down, then we'll start with the numerical portion.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So let's just start with the question. Okay. So one important thing which I will tell you today, you have to be very careful about that. Okay, which is very new, I would say. Right. So let's just discuss with that. Okay. So over here you can see. Okay, let's just do this question. This one. So over here, an economy is an equilibrium. From the following data about an economic, calculate autonomous consumption. So they are asking you to calculate autonomous consumption. That means, see, whenever you will get the term autonomous something, you know, investment is how you oh, so sorry. How investment is written. This is written like this: income, this, consumption, this. So when I'll say you that it is autonomous, so you will put a bar above them. Okay, that is autonomous. So an economy is an equilibrium. From the following data about an economy, calculate autonomous consumption. So you have to calculate this delta C. Okay, so you have this formula, right? Y, your income is C plus I. Like checking the formula over here, you have the formula. Yes. So now with the help of this formula, you will elaborate, because over here I'm not asking you about consumption. I'm asking you autonomous consumption. So whenever we get autonomous anything in the paper, we change this formula to this. This is Y plus C bar plus this you will add. This is basically MPC. Clear? Getting the point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So when you will add autonomous consumption with MPC, then you will get C. So that's why you are going to elaborate it. Whenever, if for example, if it is not written autonomous, then you can simply put the value and you will get the answer. But here they have written that, ma'am, you have to calculate autonomous consumption. So that means you will not apply simple formula, you will apply the complex formula. Okay. And the other thing is income is given, marginal propensity to save is given, like MPS is given. Okay, which is 0.2. You can find out MPC. It is 1 minus MPS. Okay, so 1 minus what is your MPS? 1.0.2. So you got 0.8, which is your, this is a formula, MPC equals to 1 minus MPS. So 1 minus what is your MPS? It is 0.2. So you'll put the value, you'll get 0.8. Okay. This is a formula. Income, you know, this is 5,000. C, you have to find this out. B, Y. B is basically, this B is your MPC. So MPC is 0.8 and Y is your income, which you already know, which is your 5,000 plus 800. So you will put the formula 5,000, then you will multiply them, you will get 4,000 plus 800 and you will get C bar equals to 200. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can quickly write it down.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now coming to the next question. Okay. Over here, see, an economy is an equilibrium. From the following data, you have to calculate investment expenditure. Okay. So over here, but by mistake, they just gave you this. This is consumption expenditure basically, right? So income is given, marginal propensity to see. Again, you are getting a marginal propensity to consume. So definitely you cannot use a simple formula, right? So again, you have to switch to this formula. So over here, income is given. Okay, 10,000. This is given. This is consumption expenditure is autonomous consumption basically. Autonomous consumption is given, which is 100 plus B. What is B? MPC. So you will write 0.9. What is Y? Your income plus I. You have to find this I. Okay. So you will put the value and you will get the answer. Clear? So for
Yes, ma'am.
question now, what you can do, you can write question and you can write Y equals to this, MPC equals to this, C bar equals to this, like this, and then like find I, like this you can do instead of writing the entire question, and then put the value and get the answer.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next question, very important question. So over here we are going to use a different formula. Okay. So the question is, in an economy, an increase in investment. See, increase in investment means delta I. Okay. Whether they'll be giving you change in investment or they will give you increase in investment, you have to understand this is delta I. So whenever it is a change in consumption, change in anything, so remember this is delta. Is 100 crore. Wait, I'll just erase it. And then led to the increase in national income. So because of this, national income is also increases. Delta Y is given, which is 1,000. Okay, you have to find MPC. Okay, so again over here, what you have delta I and you have delta Y. Okay, so come to your formulas. Okay, over here, check the formula where you have both the things. So you can see this. You have delta I and delta Y both. So first of all, you have to find, basically you have to find MP. What do you have to find? You have to find MPC, right? So first of all, you will see what you have, what like those components which are given to you. So this you can see, and then with the help, once you got this K, you will get, and then you can put the other formula and you will get MPC. Getting the point? So you have to work smartly over here. It's not like that they'll give you the direct question and you have to answer it. Just put the value and get the answer. No. So first of all, they have asked you to find MPC. So first of all, just check. You have all the formulas with you. Just check where you are fitting. So you have this delta I and delta Y, right? So with the help of these two, you will find K. And once you got K, you will put the value of K here and you will get MPC. So let's just look how we did it. Okay. So first of all, with this formula, K equals to delta Y upon delta I, 1000 divided by 9. So you got 10. So your K is now 10. So over here, K equals to 1 minus MPC. So it is 10, 1 minus MPC, right? So this entire thing will go there and it will be 10, 1 minus MPC equals to 10. So when you will multiply, it will be 10 minus 10 MPC equals to 1. So again, it will be 10 MPC. And this is in positive, so it will go here negative 1 minus 10. So you got minus 9. And MPC, it is in multiplication, so it will go here in division. So 0 and 0 will be deducted and you will get 0.9. So what is your MPC? Your MPC is 0.9. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Others? Pranav and Jana?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can write it down. Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I am going to give you one question. Just quickly do it. Okay. This one. You have to find. What you have to find? Who will tell me? You have to find. Tell me, tell me.
Ma'am, delta
Ma'am, the
y.
question is not visible.
Okay, wait. You can see it now. I cannot scroll it much because the answer is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So who will tell me what you have to find?
Delta y.
So you have to find delta y. You have everything. Use your brain and get me the answer. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So everyone will type the answer in the chat box quickly. Okay. Amos, what you did? 200. How come? You have to find MPC. Sorry, you have to find change in income. So first of all, you will find K. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So you got 5K. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what you did? Like where you went wrong?
I'm transposing mistake.
Yeah. Over here, I think instead of multiplication, you divided it.
Yes.
Right. So it is. See, your K is your delta. What is the formula? Even I. Okay. This is delta I divided by delta I. Y and I. Okay. So over here, you have to find this. Delta I is 1000. So 1000. You have to find this. So of course, this one will go here. Right. So it will be K multiplied by delta I. Yes. So your answer will be 5000. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pranav, you got the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, so we will be doing few more questions. Like we'll be doing 3 or 4 questions for this chapter in the next class, and then we'll start with the excess demand. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then students.
Okay, ma'am.